Hi guys, it's Shell, Sunbury Housewives. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to our channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit the subscribe button to see future videos. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So today I'm working on yet another burst tumbler, but using neons and a geographic design. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm starting out with a 20-ounce tumbler, and of course it's sublimation, easiest so I don't have to paint. Already cut out my template. This is the cat scratch paper. I got it off of Amazon. It'll be listed in the description box below. And I'm just pulling up one corner of it to pull back about an inch or two, well, a couple inches it looks like, and cut that off and then lay it back down so that I can wrap the template to make sure that it lines up correctly. So by doing this, because you can't really use tape to anchor down any of your templates, it's just easier to do it this way, I find anyway. So once I lay that back down, and I'm going to set up my tumbler and place it to where I think it's going to be, and then flip it over and make sure that the edges line up. And I think this is probably one of the closest I got to it 100% matching up. But once I get it to where it is lined up, I hold very tightly to the tumbler and the template, and then I will pull back where I had cut off and then anchor that down to the tumbler to be able to fully wrap it. So here I'm just pulling off that edge I already cut off and then carefully laying it back down as to not move the template and mess up the aligning of it. So then I just pull back just a little bit to pull the rest of the backing off, but not completely. I'm just going to let it pull back as I go along and smoothing out the template. And then once I get there, I just sort of make sure everything is pressed down. And this template I had cut a little bit taller than I had anticipated, so I'm using my cup edging tool and cutting around, but I'm going to actually use that towards my advantage, because what I'm going to do, I knew that I wanted to do the top and the black, or the top and the bottom in black. So that edge that I cut off, I'm just going ahead and pulling that entire strip all the way across the top off to use my black glitter. Now, one thing I wish I had done was went ahead and taken the time to Mod Podge and paint, or not paint, but put the glitter on the bottom of the tumbler at this step. But I was so impatient to get the neon glitters on, I just couldn't help myself. So here I'm just putting it onto that double-sided tape and then using my finger to rub along to make sure that that's all down. Then I take a chip brush and brush away any excess glitter. So here's all the glitters I'm using. This is from the Glitter Heart Co. It's their neon bundle. These colors are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to use all 6 of these along with that black I've already used. And here is a close-up of all of the glitters, and it'll be in the description box below as well. So was trying to decide which order I wanted it and where I wanted to start. So I went ahead and started at this side. There are like 6 different lines and 6 different glitters, and it just worked out perfectly. So I'm just putting all the glitter down and then using my finger to rub it in. And I'm going to continue to do this for each color. But the other side, and I didn't think to do it during working with this blue, I'm going to go the opposite direction. So you'll see me switch kind of gears as that goes along. Brushing it away, clean up my glitter, and then moving on to the next color. And this is this hot pink, and it's just stunning. I thought all these colors were absolutely stunning. So I'm just burnishing that down, and then I'll get the bottom side as well. As I guess it's a V on this side anyway. And this is where, after I do this side, I decided that I should have probably laid that blue on the other side. So brush that away, and then I do flip the tumbler over, and right there is when I've decided I should have probably done that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then I'll go back and do the blue. And you can see the pattern is starting to kind of take shape. One side is almost like an X or a V on each side, and then these are like diamonds. So yep, there I'm back with the blue. Brush that away, and then I continue on each layer. I guess we can call that a layer. And I absolutely, this is probably the quickest burst tumbler that I've done, because there was really no intricate designs. The most amount of time that it took me to do glittering wise was the bottom, and I did that off camera so you didn't have to watch me Mod Podge and glitter the butt of the tumbler. So moving on to the next color, and you can really see as each color goes on the design and just how beautiful all these colors go together and complement each other. It's just, I couldn't be happier with these glitters. And then after the orange, I go into the green because the last color is yellow and it's the lightest, and you want to, so yeah, I should have probably done the green before I did the orange, but I'm going in with the green. And then once I get that done, I will go back in and do the yellow. I think in total, to do this entire glitter process, excluding the bottom of the tumbler, was about 20 minutes, which is amazing. So here's the yellow, and you can really see it just like finished off this tumbler. But I knew that I wanted to add more to this. So I did seal this glitter before painting. I keep saying painting. Before putting the glitter on the butt of the tumbler. And I knew that black would just set it off. Look how stunning that is. Absolutely love it. So I do seal this 2 times with Rust-Oleum, and then I will go in and do the bottom of the tumbler. And I think it only took 2 coats on the bottom of the glitter because some spots missed. So anyway, there it is, all done. And this is completely sealed now after glittering the bottom. And I'm going to put 1 coat of Mr. Nola's Speedy Set or Fast Set. I forget the name of it. I'll put it in the link in the description box below. But then once that was done, this was smooth. I cut out stripes or strips, and I'm just going to go ahead and line each of those to divide the colors. So that's what I'm doing here. And the black on these colors just make these colors absolutely pop. Here I struggled because I was hoping that I could just get by with like almost a crisscross, and it was not long enough. And that was fine. I just cut them off once I realized it's just not going to work no matter where I put it. And I'm not going to make you sit and watch the lining of each of these lines because it's the same after I do a few. So yeah, there's that. And here I decided, yeah, it's not going to work. And I decided to cut it off. Once I can find my knife. There you go. So I cut that off, and then I will do each stripe after that. And I did fix, you can see that it's a little wobbly. I do fix that. About right here. Realized, oh, there's a wave. So then I just continue on the lines. And you can already see with just those 2 lines now how much that black makes those colors just pop. This striping of the tumbler was the longest process of this whole tumbler. And it didn't even take that long. It was fairly quick. But it definitely took longer to do this than it did the glitter. I'm absolutely obsessed with this tumbler. So now I'm just on the other side and striping, and I will do the whole thing. I'm just not gonna, there you go. Look how beautiful that is. 2 coats of epoxy on top of this, and it's done. Absolutely obsessed. Love it. This will be available on the website if it's still there. If not, and you want to purchase it, just let me know. I can remake it. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a great big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.